This is what we're gonna be eating today. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Nomads, and today I'm going to be showing you guys more food videos of me trying 2 famous restaurants here in Cebu City, and I'll be rating the food that I'm having, which is seafood, on a scale from 1 to 5, 1 being the worst and 5 being the best. So without further ado, let's get into the video and let the eating begin. The first restaurant I'm eating at today is called Parrt Ebelle, which is known to have the best Tinola in Cebu City. When you first come here to Parrt Ebelle, you are immediately hit with the smoky barbecue smell since the grill is right in front of the restaurant, allowing all the customers a memorable and unique experience when eating here. Besides the tinola, they serve a variety of seafoods and meats that all look amazing. Okay guys, food's here and we're gonna dig in. So the first thing that I'm going to be trying is the fish soup, which is their best seller here. So let's see how good this tastes. Now it's pretty basic, it's just the fish itself and then it just has a simple broth. And to give it some flavor, you have some tomato in here. Other than that, it's just the broth and the fish. Here in the Philippines, they don't put that much flavor inside their soups. They just keep it really simple and basic. And sometimes the fish soup can also be a little fishy. But nevertheless, it's still some pretty good food. So let's try it. That's some pretty good tuna. It's pretty moist. Not too hot. As I said already, it's just pretty basic. Now let's try the broth. Yeah, with the broth, you can taste the hint of the tomato, and you can also taste the soup with the fish. But it's not bad, guys. If you guys think it's too soupy, it's really not. I've heard a lot of people complain because of how fishy it is. Here, it's pretty good. Okay, guys. Now the next thing that we'll be trying is their Filipino ceviche. So basically what's inside here is tuna, and then you have tomatoes, ginger, and onions. And then you always put their version of lemon is the calamansi. It's more sweeter on the citrus side of the citrus fruits that they have here. But nevertheless, it still gives it that lemony taste that you're looking for when you're having ceviche. So look at that. I will say though, when you squeeze these, there's going to be more seeds than anything, so a good way to get rid of the seeds is you squeeze it on top of a fork, and then it's kind of like a strainer. Now, I made this sauce. It's their kind of version of a Filipino sauce. It's basically vinegar, soy sauce, chile, and then calamansis again, and we're going to have it with this. Good, but pretty spicy. Now this is really good. I think this is pretty spot on to when it comes to ceviches in Mexico or just Latin countries. The fish itself is not too fishy. It's tender and it's very subtle. It's not too fishy, as I said again. But that ginger taste, that aftertaste, it's good. I really like this. So when you guys come here, you definitely need to try the fish stew. And also their Kinilaw is what they call the Filipino ceviche. Oh my god. So good. Now this is what the fish looks like. My hands are shaky, I'm sorry, but That's what it looks like. And it's so good. Definitely come here. So good. Ooh, that spicy's kicking in though. You guys ready for this? Oh my god. Look at this. Just falls off the bone. Woo! Look at that. And then we're gonna have it with this sauce. Guys, it just melts in your mouth. Jesus. Look at this. You get that smokiness, that crunch from the skin. And like, look at this. So easy to pull. So moist, so tender. Look at this. Look, I don't even have to like do any efforts. Just falls off the bone. Ah, it burnt. So good, guys. Definitely come. Look at this. Man down. It's literally just a huge fillet of meat, guys. Look at this. And they sell them right there in the front. You can see them grilling it, and you can also hand pick which one you want. So they don't just give you whatever piece. But look at this. This burntness. Woo! This is probably my favorite part right here. Look at that. Look at all that fattiness. Woo! I love it. Okay, so now I'm in the kitchen. In the back action where they make everything. Oh my god, guys, I cannot rave about this place anymore. I give it a 5 out of 5. The fish was very flaky. Ceviche was very tender. If you looked at the two fishes that we had, the one that I held inside the kitchen was a barracuda. That's what's in the fish stew, and then the blue marlin was on the grill. Both are very good fish. I highly recommend coming to this place. If you ever want to see what's in the back of the restaurant, just ask the staff. They're very nice. And as I was able to go in the back, you guys will as well if you guys are very interested. 10 out of 10 place, as I already mentioned. And if you guys want to see where this place is located, I will put it on Google Maps. But as a good landmark that I will say that's walking distance is SM Mall. And it's literally down this corner. You go down probably a couple buildings and it's right there to the left. Our second restaurant that we'll be looking at is called STK Tabe, and this place is actually known to have really good tuna jaw. And each letter STK stands for something, and I'll put it right here what it stands for. And we're going to be trying that and a lot of other dishes, so let's get into it. Each letter in the restaurant's name stands for the type of Filipino cooking style. The S stands for supa, meaning grilling. T for tula, which means clear fish soup. And then K for tila, cooking seafood with vinegar and calamansi. So our food just got here, and the first thing that I'm going to have obviously is the tuna paan. The tuna paan. Ooh, look at this. Get some calamansi. Just look at that glaze. Oh my god. It's so sweet. It's flaky. It's very charcoal, which is what I love. So crunchy. Oh my god. Look at it. Woo. Now what really goes good with this, which is a compliment, is their papaya salad. I don't know what they do to the pickled papaya, but it's so good. This one has like a ginger taste to it, but it's still sweet and subtle, and it makes a really good balance with the fish. Oh my god. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to be trying is their also bestseller. And it's the scallops. Now these were very tempting to me when I first saw them. So let's try to... Look at that. Now this is interesting. So when you normally have scallops, it's like a fishy taste. This is more sweet. It's a mixture of butter and something else, but it's really sweet. And you can barely taste the scallops. It's just the texture that you're really tasting at this point. But this is still good. Oh my god. I think it's like honey and butter that they added to it. Definitely try this. And it comes in a shell of 8. So good. Now the next thing that we'll be trying is the spicy squid. The baby squids. Look at that. This is not that chewy. When you normally have squid, it's very chewy. This tastes like chicken to me. The texture to it too. The spiciness comes afterwards, so it's an aftertaste effect. And it has a subtle taste of sweetness. Now there's vegetables on here as well. Let's try that. Some bell pepper and seaweed. Get some chilies. Ooh. Oh my, I shouldn't have done that. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's bad. Don't do that if you can't tolerate a lot of heat. But this is really good, guys. 10 out of 10 as well. Yeah, some of it's very crispy, crunchy. Other times it's very soft. Interesting enough, when I saw on the menu that they had fried pancit, I didn't even know what it was. So I ordered it. And let's see how it tastes. Now, besides the pancit, it's served with carrots, onions, tad bits of shrimp, and then also bell pepper. It's not bad. I like that crunchiness actually. It's a mixture of the crunchiness and then the cooked noodles as well. But other than that, it's just regular pancit. I think it's just a texture thing. So if you like it with a little bit of texture of the crunchiness and the softness of the noodles cooked, then definitely order this. Really good, the flavors there. And then you also get a little fishy hint when you eat the shrimp with it. Yeah. Definitely interesting. I like this. But I think I still prefer a regular pancit. Now this is the last piece that I just got, right? Now, for you guys' information, if you don't know what a cleared bone looks like, that's how you eat fish. You make sure you get every single thing out. So, now you guys know. Now, as I'm eating this, I realize that this is kind of like, I think it's pronounced hamachikama. So when you go to a Japanese sushi restaurant, this is what they serve, which is the tuna jaw. And normally when you cook it like this, when it's very burnt, it's normally dry and tough. This is very moist, it's very fatty, and overall it's just amazing. So definitely come here if you are in the city and looking for good seafood that are Filipino style. Definitely come here, it's totally worth it. But out of everything that I ordered here tonight, the star of the show is for sure the tuna jaw. It's just so good. I don't know how to really explain it, but you guys just have to come here and try it. It's very juicy, it's very flaky. The glaze on top is like that sweetness, so it has a balance of the sweetness and the fishy taste of tuna jaw. And it's just so good. And the charcoal that it comes on it gives it that extra flavor, guys. So definitely come here and try that. The house is part of the 6 ancestral homes that were built dating as far as the 1800s that was turned into restaurants here in Cebu City. Each restaurant is known for serving different types of traditional and non-traditional Filipino dishes. As you can see, there's a lot of old things in this house displaying past history events and the story of this home, which gives it even a more unique feeling when you are eating at this restaurant. Every time I choose a spot, it never disappoints, guys. This place was a good 10 out of 10, as always, from with the food I had, from that tuna jaw to those scallops. Ooh, I wanted more scallops, to be honest, but I just had to stop because I had too much anyways for the day. So definitely come to this area. I will put the location as of right now on the maps. And there's other restaurants here too. There's a sushi restaurant, and then there's also a grill restaurant. So if you want to diversify what you're going to eat for here, then there's other restaurants in this area. So definitely come here, as I said. And that's all I have for you guys today. So like, comment, share, subscribe. And please hit that notification button so you can see all my videos. And see you guys next time.